Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your October Tarot and Oracle card reading. For those who don't know me, my name is Lisa Saliba and I am a CTC therapist and a Reiki therapist. Today I'll be using what are these, the Akashic deck. Let me try and find, for your pyramid spread. I couldn't find the box, but there you go, found the book. And to clarify, I'll be using the Elemental Oracle card deck. Sorry about the glow there. And for those who haven't joined me before, I usually meditate with my spirit guides before I pre-shuffle. And today I have a quick message for you. They're all quick and they're all songs too. I've got for you, Sagittarius, Breaking Up is Hard to Do. A song from the 60s, I think, by Neil Sedaka, I think. Sedaka, yeah. Breaking up is hard to do. Oh, gosh. That's mainly about a relationship, but it could, never fear, it could have to do with anything. Maybe you don't want to let go of a job. Or a friendship or something. Maybe it's about letting go or leaving something behind, and it's been hard for you. So we'll see. Yes, I'll explain to you this pyramid spread for those of you who haven't tuned in with me before. I don't do the pyramid spread every month, so I tend to go from shuffle my spreads. But I'll explain this to you. The first 4 cards are based from your recent past, working towards your present energy. The next 3 cards are your present energy. Your last card is your outcome. Okay? So, and I hope you stay for other oracle cards that I'll be clarifying with. All right. To start off with your recent past, my dear Sagittarians. And I apologise about my meditation, but I usually write a whole paragraph for each zodiac sign. But today, man, maybe I need to get more sleep. I think that's it. The way I'm tuning in, I'm hearing nothing. The first card is Clearing the Way for you, Sagittarius, in your recent past. Now maybe you had to clear out the way in order for something new to come in, or maybe you haven't cleared the way just yet. But maybe clearing out the home, or maybe it could be a certain person. Or maybe it could have been a belief system, could have been anything. But in order to get to where you needed to go, you needed to clear something out. Whether this had to do with a certain project that you were trying to get off the ground. Maybe something was sabotaging that. Maybe somebody was in your way. Maybe you had to set up boundaries within your family. Maybe you had to, this has come into nearly every video that I've done so far. Maybe it's that boundary factor, where that had to do with a colleague, friends, or a family member. Maybe you had to set up those boundaries and say, hey, listen, I need time to do my project, to work on my project. I need time. Because I've been doing such and such for you. All of my energy has been on helping you with your projects, with your business, that I haven't had time to work on my own projects, my own dreams. And I need to cut some of these things out in order to move forward, in order to achieve my goal. And I think that's what some of you have done. Or maybe it's a belief system. Maybe you didn't think that you were good enough to achieve this goal. Maybe that's what was blocking you. But you are good enough. Maybe you didn't think that there was another avenue, but there is. Okay, next, in your recent past, moving towards your present energy, you have the Muse in reversed. Now, the Muse upright is all about creativity. In reversed, you're having a creative block, so to speak, like a writer's block. Okay, that comes from, maybe your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra is blocked. And that could be that comes from being overwhelmed, maybe from having too much happening around you, maybe all those demands from family members, from colleagues, that's what I'm hearing. Like you're helping so many people out that you cannot focus on the one thing that you want to focus on. And that's why, like, when it comes to focusing that you want to, focus on, you're having a mental block, because it's stagnation. It's everything's going haywire, that you cannot focus. You cannot focus. And you're so exhausted. Some of you are so exhausted that you can't see clearly. Or were so, this is in your recent past, were so exhausted that you cannot see clearly. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not apply to all of you. Within this, you're just having, there are so, and some of you may have so many options. Some of you may be doing a lot of research and feeling confused and are feeling stuck in what to do. Some of you may be getting advice from a lot of people. And when you're researching so many avenues and getting advice from so many different people, it tends to confuse you a little bit. You feel overwhelmed and you don't know what to do. And this is when, yes, you got this in your recent past as well. Summer and winter, the Five of Forces, except this came out in the reversed for you. You've got winter, okay? Winter, where you may have had the time as well, for some of you, to meditate, for some of you to plan. This was where you were doing your research, planning for something new, planning to get a new project off the ground. And maybe you're speaking to a lot of different people, and this is where you were feeling stuck or confused. In the winter season, for some of you, you were taking that quiet time. This is where we take that quiet time to plan, to listen. But others may have been taking advantage of you in this time, so you didn't get. Because I know you Sagittarians, you're hard workers. Okay, you don't stop. Okay. For some of you, you may have used this winter time wisely. For others of you, you're very caring people, and you tend to think of others first. And I think that did probably wear you out just a little bit. May have got you off track a little bit. The last card in your recent past, you've got the bird's nest, which represents, in the reverse though, which represents expansion. Okay, expansion mainly. But in the reversed, you may have, for some of you may have lost a job. For some of you, as I said, may have lost a job. Or if you own a business, you may be downsizing. Some of you may have moved, whether moved home or business moved building, as in for some of you, you're starting anew. You're encouraged to let go, start anew. Okay, something is slowly ending and you've been encouraged to start anew. Instead of expanding, instead of growing, this is all about either a loss of a job or downsizing or moving, whether it's moving home, moving business, or just giving birth to something new. Okay? In your recent past, moving on to your present energy, Sagittarius. Here we've got in your present energy, you've got the Sands of Time, the Six of Scrolls. This talks about knowledge. Okay, the Sands of Time, you've got, see the scrolls, knowledge and opportunity. I think you may only have a certain amount of time left. If I got this right. Yeah. It's time to take action, Spirit is saying. It's time to take action. Somebody might be coming in to assist, but Spirit is saying you have it within you to take action now on your ideas. Be confident, Sagittarius, you have it within you. You have the gifts and the talents within you. Sorry if I look down. I'm just, you have the natural gift and the talent within you. Don't doubt yourself, okay? But when it comes to, if you want to study, if you want to start something new, Spirit is saying to take action now. Time is of the essence, Sagittarius. Seven of Scrolls, right smack in the middle of this reading. See, this man is building like a cathedral, and cathedrals aren't built overnight, but he's already started, okay? And we see those scrolls again, those plans. Scrolls are all about, knowledge, opportunities, plans, communication, everything like that. But he's being cautious. There's progress there. He's building brick by brick. As I said, it's not built overnight, but it's progress, and he's started. Okay? So right next to the sands of time, this is your project, this is your dream, Sagittarius. It's your work, don't doubt yourself. And next in your present energy, you've got will, wisdom, and mind in the reverse. I'll explain the upright. You've got the crown, which is your power, okay, authority, power and authority. You got the water. You got water, which is receptivity, and you got fire, which is creativity on the other end. Okay, that's what they all represent. Power, authority, receptivity for water, and fire and creativity. In the reverse, it's all out of whack, all out of balance. I have to apologise about my eye. It's been twitching for most of the day, on and off. Okay, yes, it's all out of balance. I just heard there's self-doubt, there's a bit of procrastination on your behalf. For some of you, remember it's a general reading. It's not for all. Procrastination, you have to what's happening in that head of yours? I think it races a lot. I think the one thing we have in common, I'm a Virgo, okay? Virgo and Sagittarius, I think your mind tends to race a lot, and so does Virgo. So that's what we have in common, Sagittarius. Your mind is always racing with something, okay? Unless you physically sit down to push yourself to meditate. There's always something going on. You're very smart people, Sagittarius. Very smart, very intelligent. So don't doubt that, okay? I see it here all over. You're a fire sign. You take action. Okay, but something is stopping you here. Okay, you're not following your intuition here in this present moment. And I had to clarify this. See, when that crown is down, when that crown is not upright, but in the reverse, when the crown is in the reverse, it's blocked the crown chakra and the third eye, it's blocked. You're not following your intuition here. And I clarified that, had to clarify it. And I received the karmic trench. Okay, the Four of Scrolls. So this is all about your belief system. This comes from the past life. This is all about life lessons, okay? Sometimes when we speak of the past life, okay, we come from the past life into this life. The lessons, let me start again. The lessons we didn't learn in the past life, we come in this life hoping to learn them. Do you know what I mean? They're our lessons to learn in this life. Okay? And so on. If we come into the next life, whatever lessons we didn't learn in this life, we need to learn in the next life. So that's why we need to make sure that we learn as many lessons in this life as we can. Okay, so the more aware that you are of what you are doing, of what we're all doing, not just you, of what we're all doing, the better. Okay, the more awareness that we have. Like this could have to do with your belief system. With your belief system. You may think that you're not good enough. You may think that, I don't know, I've reached my full potential on this project. I may have to let it go. I'm not equipped to do this anymore. Or maybe with this new project that I'm thinking about, that I'm drawn to, it may not be for me. I don't have the qualifications. It's just, I'm not following even though I'm drawn to it, I may not be making much sense. You're not following your intuition. You're not following your passion. But all these negative thoughts or negative belief systems, all these behaviors, automatic behaviors that you've been having might need to be changed. Maybe about yourselves, all these patterns. You think you're not capable of doing something, or you're not smart enough, or you don't have the resources, or there's always a way. As my mentor always taught me, there's always a way. And what's meant for you shall never pass you by. Okay? So you need to change the way that you think and behave and everything else in order to get what you want, that vision, that goal, that dream. It changes the course of your life. That one little belief system can turn the wheel of fortune. And in your outcome, you've got the King of Roses in the reverse. Okay? The King of Roses upright is usually, it could be a husband, a loving husband, a loving partner, a loving father figure, okay? Um, in the reverse, or somebody new coming in the reverse, it could be somebody from your past that's coming back in. Well, upright usually, sorry, I get this right. Upright, it usually represents a reunion as well. But when it's in the reverse, when I'm saying it's somebody coming back, it it's somebody that comes back that, like a big surprise that really may interrupt your life. Or it could be maybe that's somebody that broke your heart, because I heard breaking up is hard to do. Yeah, because the King of Roses, yeah, represents love. Yeah, breaking up is hard to do. Somebody that breaks your heart, a breakup, going through a breakup. Or this could represent a father figure that's going through a hard time with, or a father figure that's going through a hard time with his children, or with his family, or with his wife, or with his partner at present moment. Or a father figure or a male figure that needs the time. If this is you, Sagittarius, if this is your energy, if you're a male Sagittarian, this could be you. You need some self-love, because this came in the reverse. If you're a male Sagittarian, you need some self-love and self-care. It could be for a female as well. You may need some self-love and self-care, okay, with the King of Roses in reverse. But if it's a fatherly figure, you may have some making up to do within your family. There could have been some conflict or some unhappiness within the family dynamic, or even with a friend or a colleague. That's why it's in the reverse. I had to clarify this. I got the chess game in the reversed. Okay. The chess game upright means that there's somebody upright. I'll explain that upright first. To clarify, the King of Roses in reversed means that there are people around you out for themselves when it's upright. There's somebody around you causing trouble. And in the reverse, this means, to clarify, the King of Roses in reverse in your outcome, that you need to let go of somebody. Somebody around you, whether it was the King of Roses trying to come back in, a person from your past trying to come back in and cause trouble, that would identify with this card, trying to cause trouble. Somebody may be trying to cause trouble in your outcome, and it's time for you to release them, okay? Whether it's a partner, a friend, or a colleague, somebody's out for themselves, okay? Or somebody you may have been having conflict with before. But if this is your energy, if this is your energy, Sagittarius, in reverse, if this is you, you may need to take care of yourself, okay, time out for yourself. Or if this is a father figure, you might be having trouble with the family as well. Yeah, you maybe needed some family time to reconcile or patch things up. Or you may just need some encouragement. Yeah. To clarify, here in your recent past, Sagittarius, you got completion, West. Spirit encourages you to complete something. Don't be afraid. Let the old die so the new can begin. Okay? So completion is very important. So rebirth can come. So the birth of something new can come, Sagittarius. Okay? 2, 4, 2, 4. That's terrible. Oh, my back. Need a new chair. I'm twisting myself. Okay. For present energy, to make equal the equator. Try not to compare yourself to other people, Sagittarius. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. And you are perfect just the way you are. Okay? There, as I say on the movie, I was watching it the other day, The Peaceful Warrior. There isn't anybody going to be better than you, okay? And there's no one higher than you, and there's no one lower than you. We're all equal, okay? If you know what I mean. So you aren't better than anyone else, and you aren't lesser than anyone else. Okay, we're always going to be on the. So nobody should be in competition here. And equality is very important here, okay, in this world. So don't think of this, and this is with everybody, it's not just with you. Don't think of this, when I see the time there, don't think of this as a race. If you're trying to get things done, or if sometimes, when we're trying to get a project, sorry, I'm mumbling, get a project off the ground, okay, and this is a very competitive world out there, for businesses and everything like that. It's very difficult, and I understand that. I do. I really do. And that's what's so hard, because you feel that you need to get out there, because it's so tough to get clients, because There's so many like you out there. And I think this is where I'm hearing this. But what makes you different makes you beautiful, and this is for you to be out there. You have to shine your light. Okay, you are beautiful, and that light will shine. What makes you different will shine, and that will attract the right people towards you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. In your outcome, you've got discipline, you've got time. Okay? Who's wasting your time? You're getting rid of the person who's wasting your time. You're getting rid of the people who are wasting your time. Time's very precious. Yeah, this is all about discipline. It's got discipline on top of there. Yeah, take note on how you're spending your time. And also acknowledge and be cautious of how you're thinking. Yeah, this goes with the karmic trench. How you're thinking. All right, to clarify everything. Last card. Thank you for your patience, Sagittarius. Ask an angel. I'm going to ask an angel to clarify this pyramid spread, this whole spread. Clarification for this spread, please, my dear angels. Dear Spirit, clarification for this spread, for the energy of Sagittarius for October 2021. Any words of wisdom? Clarification for this spread, please. Clarification for October 2021, please. For this pyramid spread, clarification for the energy of Sagittarius, the energy of Sagittarius, the energy of Sagittarius. That's right, I can't. The energy of Sagittarius. Oh, you too. Somebody else got creativity. Who was it? It was Libra. You've got creativity. Okay, look at that sun. I have the feeling this is going to come out quite a bit. Libra got creativity as well. It must be the creative month. You're giving birth to something new. Sagittarius. Okay, creativity. Fire is the light that brings life to our whole solar system. All the planets within this solar system are held in place. I'm sorry. Gosh, I wish I had a tissue next to me. This is terrible. Okay, let me start again. Just one moment. One moment. I'm so sorry. One moment. And I am back. Okay. Ah, sorry. Fire is the light that brings life to our whole solar system. All the planets within this solar system are held in place through the gravitational force of the sun. This sun brings life to the whole planet as we see through the changing seasons and the changing of night to day. We live our life in the way we want to do because of the sun. It is the original creative source. When man learned to control fire, it set the basis for all our future developments, from the controlled use of fire for light, warmth, and cooking to crafting metal. Fire has given us the power to create better and more progressive lives for ourselves. You are a microcosm of our galaxy. You are the sun with your created worlds spinning around the direction of your gravitational pull. This is a time for you to use the creative influence of the sun to create the life you want to live. Your life is in your hands in every moment. Every possibility that exists is open to you. Free will gives you creative control and responsibility. The problem is that we don't often use free will to steer our lives. We attract situations and make decisions based on fears or programming. This is such a deep, unconscious process that we don't even realize we are doing it. We become our own prison guard and don't even notice. Free will is a will that is free, free from ego, personality, programming, free from cultural pressure, and free from fear. When we take responsibility for our lives completely, both the pleasant and unpleasant, we take full ownership of our lives. This is true freedom. Every possibility is open to you now. Release your fears and personal limitations and embrace your life. You are one with the creative essence of life, with both the Creator and the creation. Choose what you want for your world right now. Thank you for your support over the months, and I am sorry about that break there. So sorry. I hope that helped. Remember, see that light, that creative force that is you, Sagittarius. And yes, much love and light to you all. Have a fantastic month. Much love. Bye. See you next time.